But let's move on to one of our top stories. The mining group Sibanye-Stillwater plans to institute disciplinary proceedings against hundreds of mine workers who staged a 3-day underground sit-in at the Kroondal mine in Rustenburg over unpaid benefits. The last of the 211 employees who staged the sit-in emerged from the mine shaft yesterday, putting an end to the standoff. The workers have refused to report for work until their demands are met. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is following the story and joins us live. Zola, very good morning to you and thank you so much for joining us. It seems that Sibanye-Stillwater is saying, look, we are going ahead with the disciplinary action no matter what.
Yes, certainly, Masa. The mining company confirmed that yesterday in a meeting that we had with them, saying that workers are well aware of proceedings that they need to follow if they want to address their grievances. So they regard the protest that took place from Monday and ended yesterday as an illegal strike. Therefore, from next week, they should, or rather, those that were part of the protest should be expecting letters from the company as a disciplinary action will be instituted by the mining company. But if you can be able to see right behind me, miners have refused to report to work today, saying that until their demands are met, they will not be clocking in because they believe that if they continue as if something is normal, then their biggest demand, which is the issue of ownership, employee ownership shares that they've been speaking about ever since we came here, saying that some of their colleagues in other shafts of Sibanye-Stillwater have received those shares and they don't understand why they haven't received them. But when we spoke to the mining management yesterday, they mentioned that the reason why this particular shaft, which is Ekwezi, has not received their part of their shares is because the mine is still busy with the process of a sale, which is expected to be concluded by the end of 2024, which means that these workers at this point do not qualify to be recipients of those shares. But once the whole process is completed by the mine, then they will look into obviously giving them those shares as well once they fall under Stillwater. But what I can tell you at this point, Masa, is that it's even difficult to get to speak to the mine workers, as some of them are well aware of what could possibly happen if they find themselves or the company finds them in the forefront of the protest. We will be speaking to them through their unions, as we understand that there are still engagements that are happening inside, where AMCU is still speaking with management about the way forward, as that's the only thing that workers want to find out now. Where do we go from here? Because they do not want to report to work. They want to be told when are they getting their shares, at least get a deadline at this point. So we are hoping to hear from the union what will be talked about or what will be the outcome of the engagement that they are having right now with Sibanye-Stillwater. We also do understand that the NUM is engaging its members on the other side of the mine. We're also waiting for an outcome of that meeting and find out what is going to happen from now. Are they going to continue gathering here every day until they get a response or a direct response from the mine, or at some point, perhaps from next week, some people will report to work? Back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Zola Sholwana, reporting live from that stage sit-in that is now complete.